Hello my viewers and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video where we're going to be taking a look at a story of courage, compassion and resilience. In today's video, meet Miss Racheal, a kind-hearted individual who dared to make a difference in the lives of children around the world. Now, despite her good intentions, she faced a barrage of bullying and hate simply because she chose to include Palestinian children in her charitable efforts. Now, in a world where children's rights are constantly being violated, Miss Racheal's message of love and support should have been met with applause, not aggression. But the pro-Israel lobby's attempt to silence her only highlights the urgent need for awareness and action. Now, as we watch Miss Racheal's video, we are reminded that children's rights are fundamental human rights and it's our responsibility to protect them. Food, water, medical care, shelter, protection from violence and education are not privileges, but basic necessities that every child deserves. Now, with that said, take a look at her videos. I'll first start by playing the video that got her bullied, and then afterwards I will play a video of her talking about the amount of bullying that she has received after the video and how different people are just reacting to this. I'll be right back.
Thank you for your help. I am now on Cameo, and all the money raised on my end, fees, tips, it is all going to Save the Children's Emergency Fund for children in Gaza, Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ukraine. We opened it last night and I took requests for 500 videos, and then we paused it so I can make those videos. And then I believe you can give them your email, so once I do those 500 and it reopens, you will be notified if you want to get one. It's called Messages for Littles to Help Littles. So the messages for these children help other children around the world. I also want to raise awareness about children's rights. Children have fundamental human rights: water, food, medical care, shelter, protection from violence, education. These rights are being violated, and these violations need to stop.
The bullying is so bad. It's so bad. But I can handle this. Saying I don't care about all kids is like, it just hurts so bad. That is who I am. I love my neighbor. I love every child. Imagining for 1 second what a mom is going through, unable to feed her child or give her child clean water or keep her child safe. I can do this. I can do this.
So Ms. Racheal announced that she's going to be giving part of her profits to children in multiple countries. The Zionists came after her. They're bullying her because how dare she include Palestine? It's also the Congo, Sudan, and Ukraine. So it's a very politically neutral group of countries, and she still somehow managed to trigger the pro-Israel people that just want us to forget that Palestinian children exist or deserve any semblance of attention or support or empathy. You need to go check out this creator, Matari, if you haven't. She's a Palestinian creator. She's amazing. She's been fundamental in the awakening of the United States consciousness. So she made this analysis take basically on what she's witnessing with Miss Racheal, and she's like, Miss Racheal's being radicalized by these Zionists, by their reaction, because she says in her video, like, I can do this, I can take the pressure. I can only imagine the hate that she's receiving. Still, like, relatively speaking, we can handle it, and I think that's the call that we need to pray for Miss Racheal to be radicalized.
To speak for people who are... By now, I'm sure you've all heard that Miss Racheal was bullied online after trying to raise money to support Save the Children. And people are big mad because that cause supports children in the Congo, Sudan, Ukraine, and Gaza. And I think this is like a powerful message, specifically around the large white female creators who have chosen to continue to not speak up. And assuming that they are good people who truly believe that what is going on in Gaza is wrong, I would venture to guess that the reason they're not speaking up is because of exactly what happened to Miss Racheal. These people are really scary. That she can be raising money for children to not die, to have the food that they need and water and clothing, and for that to be controversial, which is wild, and for her to receive this kind of hate. But I think the important takeaway is that she did it anyways, even though I have to guess that she knew exactly what was going to happen when she did it. Because when you are trying to decide whether or not to speak on an issue, you are going to piss somebody off. Whether you speak or you don't, somebody's going to be mad. And I think at the end of the day, you have to search in your heart to decide what you are willing to go through in order to do the right thing, to put yourself out there in an effort to speak for people who are fundamentally being silenced in every possible way.
This controversy is not only a shanda, but also marks the first time in history that Jewish moms have been angry about people getting food. Like, my mom texts me every time I sneeze, asking me if I need soup. Everyone deserves food, especially me, because I have a cold.
Which is about to make me tight, make me hot. Y'all worried about what she's doing to create peace and awareness for children battling trauma through natural disasters. And y'all are taking offense to bully and slander a woman who's on a mission to create positivity and peace globally. Y'all are so bitter. If it's been troubling you that much that you have to bully a content creator out of something that she loves to do, which is passionately teach children and create positivity for kids and infants, why are y'all not stepping into the U.S. Embassy and demanding some change? Why y'all not talking to your legislators? Matter of fact, why y'all not raising awareness on your platform instead of taunting a woman who's actually creating change? Now, if y'all worried about the countries that she's talking about, why y'all not saying anything? Why y'all not speaking up for your fellow man? She's literally creating videos to post for children to seek relief in some type of help and awareness and create positivity for children going through these tough times. She never said she not care for the other or one or the other. She's trying to start something where she can actually get access to right now. And here y'all go, destroying her mental health and well-being to make that actually happen. How dare you? I want y'all to really reflect, because what she's doing is creating change. It might not be a lot to you, but it's helping some type of release. You don't understand how this is why educators are so undervalued, because y'all taking advantage of their kindness sometimes. And that right there is mind-boggling. You taking it to offense. You don't even using your power to help, let alone she is creating and using her platform to help. Please, for the love of all humanity, and which she is, she's all humanity right now, do yourself a favor and log off. Touch some grass, because some of y'all are off out of reality right now. Y'all not in reality right now. She's doing a great service, and for you guys to make her cry, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Because I know for a fact in this here household, no Miss Racheal slander will ever be tolerated. Miss Racheal, you got tens of thousands of moms who got your back. You got tens of thousands of moms, women, and children who support your mission. And for that, I applaud you. I salute you. For the naysayers and the people who got something to say, shove it. Keep it to yourselves. Because the way you mess with this, you're gonna mess with me. And that's on everything. Leave her alone. Let her do what she needs to do. Support her or keep scrolling. Keep going. Keep pushing. Mind your business. Because she's standing on hers. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Or else you're going to have a whole bunch of moms with bats and stuff ready for the tussle. Leave my baby's auntie alone.
Now, Miss Racheal's story is a powerful reminder that compassion and kindness are often met with resistance and hatred. By daring to include Palestinian children in her charitable efforts, she crossed a political boundary that some people refuse to acknowledge. The bullying and harassment she faced are a testament to the toxic atmosphere that surrounds any discussion of Palestine. But Miss Racheal's courage and resilience in the face of adversity are an inspiration to all of us. Despite the hate and vitriol directed towards her, she remains committed to her cause, refusing to be silenced or intimidated. Now, her message of love and support for all children, regardless of their background or nationality, is a beacon of hope in a world that often seems to prioritize political agendas over human lives. The fact that Miss Racheal's video was met with such hostility highlights the urgent need for awareness and education about children's rights and the Palestinian issue. It's time for people to stand up against hate and discrimination and to amplify the voices of those who are working towards a more just and compassionate world. Now, Racheal, the popular YouTube star for young children known as Miss Racheal, says she is facing bullying after launching a fundraiser for children in Gaza, Sudan, Ukraine, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, just like we've heard from her videos. Now, in an emotional video posted to TikTok, she said that the bullying is so bad and that she's being accused of not caring about all children. Saying, "I don't care about all kids, it just hates so bad. That's who I am," she said through tears. Now, in the video's caption, she wrote, "I care deeply for all children, Palestinian children, Israeli children, children in the US, Muslim, Jewish, Christian children, all children in every country. Not one is excluded." She added that her drive to withstand the harassment comes from imagining for 1 second what a mom is going through, unable to feed her child or give her child clean water or keep her child safe. Now, on 13th May, she launched a fundraiser for the emergency fund of the nonprofit Save the Children, where she serves as an ambassador. Now, the emergency fund is specifically for children living in conflict, natural disasters, or other crises, according to Save the Children's website. Now, she raised $50,000 in partnership with Cameo, a website which allows users to buy personalized videos from celebrities. In a video announcing the fundraiser, she said she hoped to make little ones smile by giving them a personal video, with the money helping children living in unimaginable circumstances. Now, children should never experience the horrors of war. These are grave violations of their human rights, she said, adding that her heart was completely broken given the various conflicts. Since then, online commenters have alleged she purposely ignored children in Israel. "What about Israeli children, Miss Racheal?" wrote one commenter on Instagram. Now, another person commented that she should do a video on Israeli children who were kidnapped from their cribs or the ones who got unalived. She has since turned off the ability to comment on her most recent Instagram post amid the backlash. Many online have been supportive of her fundraising efforts. "Couldn't comment on your most recent video, but thank you, Miss Racheal, for using your platform to raise money for children suffering in Gaza and everywhere else," wrote one person on Instagram. Now, another user wrote, "Thank you for speaking up for the Palestinian children." She has previously used her platform to advocate for political issues that impact children. Now, recently, she called out the lack of paid maternity and paternity leave in the US and criticized New York's mayor, Eric Adams, for cutting funds to the city's early education programs. Now, her efforts also come amid an ongoing debate about the power influencers have to assist in humanitarian crises. Now, various creators across platforms have amplified fundraising efforts for families seeking to escape Gaza, while some pro-Palestinian audiences have blocked influencers and celebrities who have been silent on the issue. Now, she has been fundraising by making cameos or paid personalized videos produced by influencers and celebrities and donating the money to Save the Children's Emergency Fund. The donations will help children in various conflict zones around the world, including Gaza, Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Ukraine, she said. Now, in a follow-up video, she thanked her followers for their support and reiterated her message of raising awareness for children's rights. The United Nations had previously warned that children in Gaza were facing famine and disease amid the deadly conflict in the region. The UN Office of the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs has fully identified 7,797 children who have been unalived since October 7, when Hamas launched multi-pronged attacks on Israel, triggering Israel's military response in Gaza. Although the government media office in Gaza says the number of fatalities is higher, OCHA recently changed the way it breaks down the unaliving toll in Gaza, which sparked some confusion. Now, the numbers have not dramatically shifted. The overall tally remains unchanged, 35,000. OCHA spokesperson said in emailed comments to NBC News on Monday. What is new is the level of verification. Full details have been documented for a subset of 24,686 of those fatalities. We have finally come to the end of the video. What do you, my viewers, have to say about this video? Share your thoughts as well in the comment section. Thank you for always watching, and see you in my next video as I bring you another interesting video.